and welcome to day 16 of the 30-day Pilates Body Challenge. My name is Emily and I'm with Beyond the Girl. Today we're going to be introducing a new exercise called Swan. We've been doing that fundamental flight previous to this, and now we're just going to exchange it for this more advanced move. This particular exercise, Swan with the neck roll, will help stretch out those abdominals as well as the neck, and then also increase that strength as we're laying prone or on our stomach. So let's go ahead and warm up with those other exercises, and we'll get to that Swan later on throughout the workout. Let's go ahead and roll on down, nice and controlled. Just going to start with a little breathing exercise. Find that neutral pelvis and those ribs. We're going to practice breathing into our back versus into our abdominals. So again, just a deep inhale in, filling up the lungs in all directions, and then exhale, drawing those abs in and out. Again, inhale and exhale. Just feeling yourself settle into your mat. One more breath in and out. Let's go to those arm circles. We're going to bring our arms up to the ceiling, circle them around, and you want to keep them, the arms in the periphery the whole time. A lot of times you can get shoulder discomfort if you stretch a little too far. So keep it in your range of motion that feels good to your body. And that's going to be different for everyone. Let's reverse that. As you're circling those arms, think of moving those arms from the back, so you should feel those shoulder blades gliding up and down your back. Coming back center, hands come down, knee folds, and then lift one leg up to tabletop, and then lower down with control. So here the challenge is stabilizing that pelvis and not allowing that pelvis to rock back and forth. So it's an independent leg movement of your torso. Think of floating up and then lowering with control. You should feel this in your lower abdominals. Really easy to cheat on this one, so just take it nice, slow, and controlled. Let's do one more. For the 100. Curl, look up into those abdominals, find that neutral pelvis, heels come in, and then up to the ceiling, and begin pumping those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Pressing those shoulders open, and that tailbone bend nice and long. Take those legs out to 45. Think of reaching out of the legs and then drawing the abdominals in and up to help support them. Two more breaths. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. In, and push all that air out for the roll up. Bend those knees in, lay the head down, slide those legs out nice and long, flex and pull towards that center line with the legs. Fingertips come up to the ceiling. Head comes through the arms as you roll up and over that big cookie cactus. Don't let your abs touch it, and then curl and roll back down. Arms to the ceiling, head goes through the arms as you reach up and over. Reaching to the heels, pull those shoulder blades down the back to come down. Let's do 2 more. Last one. For one leg circles. Articulate all the way down, hands come down by the side, pull that right leg in, do that little stretch, bend, and extend to the ceiling. Let's do one more. 3 ankle rolls, 1, 2, 3, and reverse. And a point the toe, and reach to that heel. So we'll stretch on the top of the foot, and through the whole back of the leg. Go ahead and reach up, give yourself a nice little extra stretch. Turn that leg out, Pilates V, come across around the center. Think of cutting a circle up in the sky. One more in this direction. Reverse it, down, around, and up. So big inhale, exhale, center. 2 more. Last one. Bend that knee in. Stretch, lengthen out, bring the other knee in, the leg goes up to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1, 3 ankle rolls, reverse, and a point, and a flex. One more. You're wrapping up on that leg, give yourself a nice stretch. Turn that leg out, Pilates V. Hands coming down to support as you circle down around and center. Reaching out of that hip joint. One more in this direction. Reverse. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Last one. Bend that knee in. Rolling like a ball. Slide that leg out. Hands by your hips as you peel up to a seated position. Lift your hips forward to your heels. Take a forward slip, balance up on those sit bones. So find that height, reaching tall through the top of the head, pressing out with the legs, pulling in with the arms in opposition. When you're ready, curl with that clockwork to come back to the tips of the scapula, and then heel the seat to come back up. So you feel your whole spinal column as you roll. Two more. The last one, come up to balance for the ab series. So nice and lifted, feet come down, see the leg stretch, lift those hips back, bring that right leg in, outside hand, inside hand. Guide those legs right down that center line as you switch. And switch, find that neutral pelvis, lengthen that tailbone out long. As you switch, switch. Now let's pick up the pace as we switch. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. One more. Go ahead and hug it in. Relax that head down for just a moment. Double leg stretch, curling up again. Arms and legs go out in opposite directions. Circle the arms down by the hips and pull it in. Inhale, exhale to pull it in. These are controlled movements. Think of dragging that heel back into your seat as you reach long and low. One more. Crisscross. So yesterday we did this with our feet down. Today we're going to involve our legs. So go ahead and bring your legs up. This is much like single leg stretch for the legs. One leg's going to come out, arm over arm, and you're going to twist towards that opposite knee, looking over your back shoulder, and then switch. Think of the shoulders coming up and over as you look. Look towards that armpit. And you want to use your armpit to knee versus elbow. So no elbow to knee, armpit to knee. You keep that chest nice and open as you switch and switch and switch, switch. One more on each side. Then hug it in. Woo, my abs are burning. Let's come up to a seated position, spine stretch forward. Feet are mat distance apart so you get nice and tall. You can walk it back if you need to. Take that little stretch. Inhale to sit tall. And exhale, rounding down off that imaginary wall but behind you. Inhale, stack up the spine. Exhale, breathing through the stretch. Inhale, drawing those shoulder blades down. Let's do one more. Saw. Bring those arms out to the side. Make sure you can see your fingers. Inhale to sit taller. Exhale and reach. 2, 3. Inhale, untwist, twist, and exhale. And again, being mindful of your hips. They should be anchored down. You should feel those heels moving or those legs moving as you twist and reach. Do one more on each side. Arms and legs together. Curl on down, flip on onto your front. And again, we've been doing flight here. Today we're going to replace it with swan neck roll. So bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Elbows are close by your side. Legs are long behind you. In that Pilates V, and heels and inner thighs pressing together. If this bothers your lower back, separate out those legs about hip distance apart. But if you can, If it feels good to you, go ahead and do that. Again, we're going to be pressing that pubic bone down. As we use the hands, we're going to roll that marble way as we look up into the horizon, drawing those shoulder blades down the back. Look to one direction, circle the head down and low. Come back center, and reverse it. Down, around, lower yourself down. Now if you feel a pinch in this lower back part, don't come up as high. So press down and around, pull those shoulder blades down, look, circle, center, and again opposite direction, down, around, center, and lower down. Let's go to that rest position, press back, sit up over those heels. Inner thighs are still pulling together. You're drawing those abs in and up towards the ceiling. Just breathing into that stretch. Shoulder bridge prep. Let's bring our hands to the side. Pivot up onto the feet. Set ourselves down nice and controlled. Roll down and slide those heels in close to the glutes. Legs are hip distance apart. Hands by your side for control. Let's do the articulation to go up first. So curl the tailbone up, come all the way up to the tips of the scapula. Now reach those fingertips and draw those heels into the seat to articulate down one vertebrae at a time. And again, curl, peel on off. Then reach, pull that active heel to seat action all the way down. And again, curl, roll it up and reach down. And now we're going to come in one piece. So we press up and then articulate only on the down piece. Again, lift up and reaching through those fingertips. Last one, up and lowering down. Side kick series. Let's come onto our side. Again, using that mat, stacking the hips and shoulders. Again, you can bring your arm forward, or you can stay nice and lifted. Legs come together and forward, front and back. Kick it front, front, back. Long and then a short, long and then a short. Again, keep that range of motion in line with how you can keep your pelvis stable without rocking back and forth. So you may need to go a little smaller, or if you want to challenge yourself, go a little bigger. Heels come together, up and down. Float that leg up and resist. Easy up, and then inner thighs and glutes pull those legs together. 2 more. Last one. Inner thigh lifts in circles. Kick that leg up, bend the knee. Plant the foot, send that back leg back. Lift and lower. Again, you're flexing that foot and lifting with the inner thigh. Foot is nice and quiet. As if you're balancing a little teacup on it. You don't want it to spill. And now circles and circle. Go front, little back. Accent on the down. And circle. Reverse it. And circle. Circle. 3, 2, 1. Transition beats on belly. Hand over hand. Forehead comes down. Lengthen out behind you. Pressing the pubic bone down. Lifting the legs up. And beat those heels together. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. And again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll up onto that other side. Again, I'm going to switch it around here. Legs come forward, nice and lifted. As you kick it front, front, and back, back. Again, you do that little self-check. Make sure you're keeping those hips stacked. As you kick it front, front, back, back. That leg should stay in the same plane as you go forward and backwards with that leg. One more in each direction. Heels come together, up and down. Float it up and resist. 2 more. Last one. Inner thigh lifts in circles. Kick the leg up, bend the knee, plant the foot, send that back leg back. Lift and lower. So really reach out of that extended leg, trying to create space and length within that quad, all the way down through the heel. Now circle, and circle, circle. Reverse it. Striking the mat to the bottom. Circle. 3, 2, 1. Seal. Hands and the legs come down. I'm going to put myself back around. Bring the hands down around to the outside of the feet. You're lifted, pinched, and perched up on the sits bones for rolling like a ball. And then we're going to do those collapse again at the hip joint. 1, 2, 3. Rock back and pause. And then heel to seat to come up. 1, 2, 3. Rock back and pause at the claps. 1, 2, 3 if you want to, and then roll back up. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. Hold the heel of the seat. 1, 2, 3. Back and pause. 1, 2, 3. Roll the seat up. 1. One more. And then come up to balance. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold the balance nice and tall and lifted. And there you go. Congratulations on completing day 16 with our new swan neck roll, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next exercise.